Alright, hello everybody. Oh, what's shaking? What's going on? Okay, we're going to do this. This is take two. Take two. I did this before and it was like 45 minutes and this and that, and so I'm going to do it yet again. So I had a request. Someone asked me about add-ons. What add-ons do I use? And believe it or not, look, I believe knowledge is power. That's what the whole channel is about. It's about giving people knowledge. If I don't know the answer, I will find the answer out and give it to you. So, that being said, I went through my add-ons and it took a while, a long time to go through the add-ons, because I've seen other people make add-on videos and they're like this, and this, boom. So I have different add-ons for different things, for different categories, and so that's what we're going to do, okay? Right now, what you're looking at, one add-on is called LVUI. You just type LVUI in Google, and it'll go there, and you can download it, and LVUI changes this. Now, when you upload LVUI, what you're going to want to do, though, is you can just follow the install process and stuff, and so yeah, like I said though, I have a lot of add-ons. One thing you want to get is, it's called an add-on control panel. That's this one right here. Add-on control panel is handy because if not, you have to log out, and it just makes it so all these are loadable on demand, so that you don't have to go all the way out to the outer screen. Okay, so without further delay, let's talk about add-ons. The first set of add-ons are add-ons that I just play with. I generally play with every day. And so LVUI is one of them. This is my manual LVUI. I have it set up under tank. It's done under tank. Let's see here. Let's just go down the list. There's LVUI. LVUI has a thing called add-on skins. When you go to LVUI interface, add-ons. Oh no, I think it's found under the thing itself. Oh yeah, you can tell I've done all kinds of practice. Get open. Yeah, it is. LVUI add-on skins. Auctioneer, CLC Red, Reforged Light, DBM, Postal, Swatter, Recount, Zygor, Omen. All my add-ons, they have LVUI skins. It's a long list. Here's my recount right here. See that? It has skins, and you can go into the skins. And the cool thing about skins is add-on skins, boss mods, embed settings. What embedded settings does is scan and recount, right? See that? Boom, boom. It puts it here. So you go into embed, dual embed system, and you see how I have it embed left window? That's the left window. And so you can have it stick it in there, and it makes it look like it belongs there. It's really cool to have. Very cool to have. Oh, let's see here. So that's handy to have. When you get LVUI add-on skins. Altaholic. I don't use Altaholic on an everyday occasion, but this is Altaholic here. And what Altaholic does is, this is all realms, this account. I can just look at all my tunes on this realm, on Cosmodin, on this account. This is all my tunes right here. But say I got another tune. So let's go all realms, this account, and boom, there's all my realms, all my tunes on other accounts. And this comes in handy. For instance, I'm playing this guy, and let's see, who do we want to check out? There's leverage. That's the death knight we're leveling. Boom. Let's go to grids, and there's all my tunes. The hunter I'm leveling. There's the leveling. Let's go to leverage. Boom. We'll put leverage here instead. Get off of there. Get off of there. And you see, oh, close. That's all of his gear. Boom, 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 boom. So I have that's all of his gear. Okay. I could check his bags. I could check everything I want. There's his bags, what he has in his bags. And what's also cool is you can type in cloak. And when I type in the word cloak, look at this. Ronan has this cloak. I have now searched all my characters, all my tunes on this realm for this faction. And I can do this drop down menu. I can look at this realm, both factions. I can look at all realms that I have, that and search, and then boom, it's got them all. Oh wow! I even got an enchant for a cloak, so it looks through every one of my tunes. So that's handy. Another thing that's handy about this is if somebody, it tells you their levels and stuff. Let's just go to this realm, this account. Another thing it does is it gives you warnings if somebody's mail is about to die. It tells you, hey, you know, they got mail and stuff. So, anyways, awesome add-on. Here's your settings, options and stuff. You know, awesome add-on to have, especially if you're like me and you love leveling tunes, and you have a lot of alts. You want to be, you know, especially if you're trying to find heirlooms. If you're trying to find heirlooms, as long as they're on your tunes, you can find them here. If you stick them in the bank, might be a little bit harder to find. Oh, I don't want that. I wanted to close it. Okay. Oh, we're going to do this in parts, by the way. The first part is just going to be this. The next one will be leveling add-ons. I'm just talking right now. We're just trying to do the basic add-ons. Auctioneer, and auctionator. I did a video on those already about the differences, and I'm not an auction house, but I am going to do a separate video on my bank alt to show you what auctioneer, auctionator, and Trade Skill Master does. So let's go on. Bagnon. This is Bagnon. Instead of getting a separate badge, it sticks them all into one. I can search my bags, you know, blah blah blah. So Bagnon, very handy. There's my settings. Boom. Frame setting. Display color setting. Display inventory. See, you can make it automatically open, automatically do things and stuff. Inventory enable bag frame. Bank guild. There's a so yeah, that's kind of handy. What else? Oh, there's reckless. Alright, let's see here. Next. That's what Bagnon does. It's very handy to have. Very handy to have. Instead of having all these different bags, it's just one big bag. Config guild bank. I can load that up. Void storage. I can load that up. Bartender. Bartender. This is bartender. I use bartender instead of the LVI bars. It allows me to do this. I can move my bars very easily. I can do keybinds, all that other stuff. Now here's something cool about it. Here's like the Blizzard art bar. I don't have it. Now I'm going to enable it. There's my Blizzard art bar. Let's turn it off. My micro menu. I have it available, but it's visible. I have it unfaded out. We can unfade it out. There it is. Now it's faded, and I have to hover over to make it come about. And that's how that works. I can do key bindings. Just hover over it, like here. That's my silence. I push escape, push Q, boom. Okay. So bartender's very handy. Another thing you can do, say you started up another tune. You go to bartender, right click, go to profiles, and this is my existing profile. These are these here. I can copy from one of these other tunes of mine. You know, they're all pretty much set up the same. So when I get a new tune, I just right click on it or left click on it, and boom, it'll copy. It'll copy it over to it. So that's bartender. Bartender's super handy. It makes it so you can put your bars anywhere. My stance bar, I got it way out of the way, so I don't ever touch it. Try to think of what else I can do. But I really like bartender's usage. You can see I have these things small. I shrunk them down. Yeah, bar 1. See, I shrunk bar 1 and bar 6 down. I shrunk them down in size. Right there. Did that. And I made the 5th bar, this bar, I made it fade out. And the reason why I did that is so when I'm fighting, oh, you don't see it. You know, unless I hover over it. Let's see here. Next on the list, CLC rep. I don't need that on this tune. That's a rotation thing. That's for red paladin. You don't need to know about that. Deadly boss mods. Deadly boss mods is when you're in raids. It's a raid add-on, and and it really helps because it tells you the timers of everything. It tells you what's good and what's bad and stuff. Deadly boss mods, if you're going to level, it's a must. DBM is a must. It's more than just raids, excuse me. It's dungeons, it's the whole 9 yards. You gotta have deadly mods. You gotta have deadly mods. Oh man. There's DBM. LVI we talked about. GTFO. Oh, I gotta find. I don't have to find something bad to stand in. Alright, where was I? I'm back. Woohoo! Add-ons. GTFO. What does GTFO do? I don't have to find crazy and badness. I don't have to find badness to stand in. GTO will save your life. You ready? You ready? Are you ready for this? Bum 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 bum. Say you're standing in bad stuff. This is what it'll sound like if you're standing in fire or anything bad. And that's not what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. If that does not make you want to move, nothing will. This is low level stuff. And so, oh, play sounds are muted. Oh, if he had the master sound muted. Cool. Anyways. I have myself trained, so when I hear that noise, both fingers go on the mouse, and I'm doing this number. Where am I going? Where do I go? And if I'm tanking, I start walking backwards. So, anyways. That is that. Trying to think of anything else we need to talk about real quick. DBM, yes. GTFO. Macro bank. Do we want to talk macro bank? Oh, yeah, we'll talk macro bank real quick. Macro bank is this. We go to macros. Boom. Actually, I probably need to talk to you about when I talk about Doogie and I talk about Zyger or leveling guides on another video on add-ons. Those are leveling guides, and I'll show you what they do. I can do you real quick, but I'll have to show you more. I'll do a more intense one. But anyways, when you get Doogie, you get macro bank. And what macro bank does, and I'm sure you might be able to find it on Curse. I don't know. But I'm on my Paladin. I click Paladin, boom, cleanse. I click on cleanse. There's already a macro built, and I can load it up over to here. And so it's got all these preset macros in there and stuff. So it's handy to have. But that comes with Doogie. What Doogie does is it's a leveling guide. If I'm questing, whatever, Doogie guides is off. Let's turn Doogie guides back on. You're just going to enable the essentials. And this is Doogie Essentials. We will profiles as Calazors. We will talk more about that later. I don't want to reload. Hold on, let me reload it. Doogie guide and Zyger guides, they do the same thing. They essentially are nothing but leveling guides. And if you watch any of my videos, you'll know what the leveling guide does. It tells you right where to go, how to go, and all these other things. I'm going to talk more about that in a later video, though, because that's Doogie trying to tell me where to go. Anyways, I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm sorry for putting you all through that reload screen. We'll talk about Doogie in a more intense way later. CLC red, that's not your concern. Gathermate 2. Gathermate. If you have magic runes, I use that on my DK. Mog it. We'll talk Mog it on a different tune. All Mog it does is it's not on here. All Mog it does is when you hover over something, it shows a picture of your character, and it's used for /reload. And all Margit is used for transmogs, basically. It's used for transmogs. I'll show you it on a different tune, because it's more of a leveling. Yeah. Actually, Margit is more useful when you're on your bank tune, because it allows you to see what something's going to look like when being transmogged. There you go, that's Margit. So you hover over the tune and it gives you a character model of what it looks like. Oh wow. Let's see, interface, add-ons, Margit, boom, boom, boom. Use your friend to dress up, okay. Return the game. And now, see, boom. And that's what Margit does. Add-ons, no. Interface. There it is, dress model. Most time folks have it naked, so that when he's naked or she's naked, you can, that's what it looks like. That's the item it looks like. And you can have it stand still. You can do all kinds of cool stuff to it. And the other thing that Margit does, where Margit is handy, is, well, you can load your profiles here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to get to modules, a plateware, chest pieces. Boom. I need a new chest. Oh, hey, that's where it is. That's where that's going to be found at item 104. It tells you right where you can find these things. So when you're building your transmog sets. And with these modules, and you can preview, you can add it and stuff, and it's pretty much a dress up your character ahead of time. So it's really handy on a bank alt more than leveling or gameplay wise. But that's what Transmog is for. So if you're trying to sell something on the auction house and you want to wonder what that looks like, if is that a cool Transmog or not, that's what it does for you. That's what it does for you. Omen is a threat meter. Cool. Does that too? Omen's a threat meter. That's what I was talking about. Omen. That's Omen. I use it when I'm tanking. When you're tanking something, when you're killing bad guys, if somebody pulls something and you don't want to pull it, watch this. Boom. We're going to pull this. Boom. Watch this. Boom. I'm the one pulling aggro. If somebody's pet or somebody else's name's above me, that means they're taking aggro off me. And it's a good way to see if you have a taunt happy tank. This, by the way, what you just saw was called Tell Me When. Tell Me When is a cooldown meter. See, there's all my cooldowns. Everything I have, the group settings, it's all only showing combat. So unless I'm in combat, it doesn't show. And there's your spells and stuff. I'm going to go into more details on this one, on how to set it up and everything else later. But that's what that is. It's Tell Me When. I don't use it on all my tunes, just a couple ones. And I use it on this one here to remind me, because tanking is about positioning, not about rotations. So instead of looking down at this bar, like I said, I did an Improving at WoW video, and I was talking about that. And so instead of looking down at my bars, I have it up here. And it tells me when all my spells and cooldowns are available. Tell Me When, tidy plates. What? See that? That's tidy plates. It's a nameplate add-on. That's all it is. And whenever you see me on my tank, on lower level content, when you see me on one of my tanks, see how the buff is above his name and stuff? You can have that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Add-ons. So that's what tidy plates does. Threat plates, it's just a way of keeping things going. Trade Skill Master, we're going to talk about that when I get on my bank tune. Voodoo is a healing add-on, and Zygor Guides. Zygor Guides is another add-on. And that, my friends, is it as far as my gameplay add-ons, the ones I use like on an everyday basis. The next video here, instead of trying to show it to you all at one 45-minute video, the next video I make, I'll show you about my bank alt, and I'll also show you the next one I think I'll do is leveling. I'll show you the ones I use while I'm leveling, which is Doogie and pretty much Doogie or Zygor, whichever one I'm in the mood for. They're both good. I'll show you the pros and cons between the two, and Mog it, you know, because Mog is also useful when you're leveling. But other than that, and sometimes Temawin, but I don't really use Temawin that much because I'm trying to learn my spells and my abilities. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the third one I'll do is I'll go in there and show you Trade Skill Master, because Trade Skill Master, and I'm not an expert Trade Skill Master at all, so, but it's just too much to Trade Skill Master to try to make it one video, because it does everything for you. So anyways, folks, that's my add-ons, and you can go to curse.com and get any of these, and they're really handy to have. As far as leveling guides, if you don't have the money for leveling guides, curse.com has Doogie Guide Essentials, and it has auto quest accept and stuff like that, which is really what's handy about the questing guides. Anyways, folks, appreciate your time, and I'm gonna get out of here, drink me some coffee, you know, eat me some food. But you guys have a good night now. All right, peace out, good people. Peace out.